I'm ready. Wait.
Hello.
Okay. Hello. Greetings. Yeah, we're live.
Okay, good.
On the last episode of this, Brocky died,
Yeah,
but he
we
got better.
we closed out the last season of Traders and Raiders with a bang for sure.
Time to switch to the game and show everyone what happens.
Rocky, Rocky. So yeah, last time on Traders and Raiders, Rocky Ravioli got shot in the face with a freaking shotgun and definitely died,
Let's see. Was it
but
the
was
face?
revived by that magical revive device that we got on a random quest forever
It was.
ago.
It was Chekhov's resurrection potion. A gunshot in the torso
While
caused Rocky Ravioli to perish.
Meanwhile, for the first time, somebody survived our onslaught while raiding us. And twist ending, it was the same person that shot Rocky
Oh
Ravioli.
right, it was Oshua, right?
Yeah, and they're now recovering in the prison with looks like two other people, and I don't know where they came from.
They were from the last raid. They were tribals
Okay.
that we got. So are we actually recruiting Oshua?
I don't know. We gotta deal with some drama.
I think we should because they have an 11 in medical, a 12 in cooking, 8 in crafting, a 6 in intellectual, and a 6 in mining. And
Damn.
all of those things have passions in them too. So they're kind of amazing at everything.
True.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna do that. We can deal with any drama. Also, why is the world on fire? When did this happen?
Just that happens sometimes.
Imagine sleeping in your shiny new prison cell, and all you can hear is a horrific inferno, like about 15 feet away.
Welcome to everybody. Alpha Light's asking is noticing the light is still alive. Everyone is in fact still alive against all odds, including one of them being shot in the chest with a shotgun.
Yeah, unloading McSpooge.
Despite one of them dying, everyone is still alive. Still.
I thought you died. Yes, I did. So yeah, welcome back everyone. It's been a long time. I guess we can just start. I'm just gonna hit play. So there's okay. For those of you who might be confused, the autosave apparently happened right before the negative event that caused an infestation to spawn up here. I thought I manually saved it, but I couldn't find the manual save. Which is actually really bad, because now I have no idea what's going to happen. Because that infestation was in a super good place. It was, like, far enough away to where we couldn't, like, we could just ignore it for a little bit. And it was in a tunnel, so we literally could just load everyone up right here and fire into a straight line. And they would all die. But now we don't know where they are. So, you know.
Yeah, a vague, threatening event looms on the horizon on top of all this.
Yeah, so that's, like, actually super bad. But we're here now.
In the meantime, I've actually been playing quite a bit of Rimworld on my own.
I noticed it said that there was you played. Let me look at Steam real quick.
I've been training so that eventually I can actually help with this instead of just watching you do it.
So how's it been going? How's your Rimworld playthrough been going?
It's been okay actually. I've made some characters with Allison and just been kind of playing through a game much less advantageously placed into a little mountain fortress like this one.
Diseased. Oh, the guy with the guy that killed the Rocky.
Oh, what a shame.
What a shame. Well, we need to heal them, of course.
I did have an interesting prisoner situation in the other game I was playing, which is I attempted to repair the building the prisoner was being kept in, but it ended up removing a wall, and they just walked out and had to be chased across the map before finally being tackled and handcuffed at the very edge of the playable area.
Bulk goods. You know what they say about bulk goods?
They're big.
Lots of protein in chicken. Do you like that joke? Did you enjoy that? I didn't. I hated it. Alright, we should sell to this person. We should sell to this bulkman. Where's my social person? Who's good at social? Is it Princeps? I don't think it is. Princeps is actually good at social.
People we have now.
It's been so long. Oh, Mafek is the socialite. Okay. Angry Industries is the name of this bulk good trader. These prices are so low, it's giving me a hernia! What is this? What are you doing?
Do we have any beer to offload on?
I don't think we have beer in the trade zone. We're probably just gonna sell a lot of uranium.
Oh, okay. We
Maybe.
have a ton. The bar is stocked. Jeez.
Yeah. We could sell a yak.
Do we have yaks to sell?
We have McSpooge and Yak 1.
Oh yeah. All
Which
right.
I don't think we're gonna sell,
Yak
actually.
one is pregnant too.
Pregonant? Oh, they also have components, which I think we should buy.
That's right. Did we unlocked the ability to make the components last time, didn't we?
Yes,
Isn't that a
but we
thing
should
can do
still
now?
buy a surplus if we can. Oh, I'm gonna sell these this 15 chinchilla fur. Don't mind me. I hope you don't mind me selling 15 chinchilla fur.
I guess so. I don't know where it came from. Commander Mark the Pig is still here. That's good.
Yeah. It's kind of a surprise how many people are surviving. I'm gonna check something real quick.
Even the animals haven't gone down.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to click at all. I clicked a
We
button.
sell. Trader's not willing to buy people.
No. They're not a slaver. Why is that happening? What a weird interaction. Okay, hold on. 300. How much is in here again? 590. Alright, I'm gonna recall them. Cool, I might sell most of this cloth because we have a ton in that other building. I'm actually gonna sell 490 of it, so we don't need that much. And then let's sell the chinchilla fur. And we're gonna buy a lot of the components. They also have neutroamine, which I think is worth buying. Maybe
What is
like
that, Oregon?
that's so we can make a medicine with it.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. In fact, I think you know what? It might be more worth it to buy advanced components because we can't really make those. At least not easily. Okay, this seems fine. I'm buying neutroamine components and one advanced component. And I'm selling chinchilla fur and a bunch of stockpiled cloth. Bam. Things. Well, that's right. We have like a stockpile zone over here of just stuff. How
Oh yeah,
strange.
we were it's the armory, right? Weren't we building up stuff for like it's like the armory for the big fight once the ship is built?
Yes, I believe that is exactly what it is. I would like to build a door leading to that room. Robber encampment. Uh,
Oh, I've not taken a single quest in any of my side games.
a lot of them are
I'm not
super
even bothered.
pointless. This one might be actually possible to do very easily.
Shotgun. Dang.
Yeah, the Masterwork shotgun and shield belt might be worth it because tribes
I
people
guess yeah.
normally aren't too difficult.
Yeah. I think that would be. Plus, look at the number of freaking people we have. We could pull that off.
Yeah, it's probably
Let's
pretty
do
dang
it.
close.
We are the danger.
The robber lair, huh? Oh, there's two called the robber lair. Wow, one of them is very far away. Thank you, Window Hero. Okay. So, here's the thing. Here's the thing that we gotta be concerned about, right? There is a chance. I was actually looked this up recently, just due to other stuff that I was dealing with in like a single player game, right? So we resurrected Rocky with that thing, right?
Yeah.
What is there? Wait, there's just a corpse here. We need to clean all these bodies.
Yeah,
There's
it's kind of a slaughter over
Why
here.
is there a corpse in the bar? When did this happen?
In the barn?
In the bar?
Oh, the bar. Some of them were running. They made their way in. They were. It was a pretty good invasion.
Yeah, it was.
Well, because they remember they shot Rocky and they ran up through that whole area.
That's probably it. I'm gonna like assign someone to smelt all the bodies soon. Anyway, so Rocky isn't out of the sticks yet.
No. We got to him pretty fast, right? Doesn't that reduce the brain damage chance?
There is a 2% chance of him developing resurrection psychosis.
Is that like a severe mental illness?
It's basically you have 100 days and then you die, and
Oh,
bad shit happens up until that point. Um,
oh,
so that's like, oh, okay, 2% chance, right? We're playing Rimworld, so that's 100% chance.
man, this game of Rimworld would make a great show.
Say again?
This particular game of Rimworld would make a great show.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. Oh, don't worry. The chance of a side effect is marginal. And then you just
Getting season 3 twist of like one of the best characters dying and then being resurrected and then finding out he's only got 100 days to live as we're scrambling to build a rocket to get off the planet.
there's a way to heal it too. There's a very easy way to heal it actually. God, should I even do this?
I was describing some of the characters in this to Allison and she really wants to draw them now.
Oh, please do. That sounds amazing. Let that happen.
We got a cast here with Rocky Ravioli, the Final Fantasy protagonist, and Light, the young black teen doctor.
Yeah, from that like, okay, we literally
Concept,
rescued
the plant guy that is somehow magically great at talking to people. And
the
stuff.
the rescue of Light was probably the weirdest fucking thing that's ever happened in this game, aside from the all EMP raid that we had. We rescued. If you don't know if you remember, we rescued Light, who was being chased by an ex-police officer, wearing a
Yeah.
tinfoil hat and no pants, and there were like thousands of angry monkeys around too.
Yes. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a whole backstory. That's a loose thread we haven't.
And Light also had like a weird drug addiction, I think.
Oh yeah.
There were a lot of addictions that have just stopped happening. Part of that was due to the retcon, and part of it was just because we didn't have the drug. We had beer though.
Got some break risks going on.
Yeah, I mean that's because there's a lot of corpses around.
A
So
lot of people are hungry.
Mad Capybara.
Yeah.
Oh God, anything but that. Anything but
Yeah,
the
there's a
Mad
lot.
Capybara. Oh God, run away.
Lots of observed corpse. Tired.
Eh.
A lot of people. I'm seeing ravenously hungry listed on multiple people. Or is our food okay?
Let's take a look. Yep, our food's okay. I think some
Alright.
people just aren't eating.
Maybe it's just been really busy. Maybe just the fight really took a toll on
I
people.
know Charlotte was working all day because I was making them clean up bodies. So, oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we're okay. Like we actually have new bunkers. I am
Yeah.
permanently no longer using this bunker up here. This bunker.
Yeah, I think we are closing that one down after the last incident.
I am no longer allowing it to be a bunker. It's now going to be a turret house, if anything.
Oh, good idea.
So I'm
We
going
also
to
have Mega Gun Prime over here.
Mega Gun Prime, my favorite
Uranium plug turret.
character in the RimWorld expanded universe, Mega Gun Prime. Okay, so Kyle, first
Yeah.
thing I'd like to do, I'm gonna carve a hole going from the workshop to the armory.
That makes sense. It's a good- it's a good
Because
spot to can-
it'd be kind of stinky to not have that. So there we go. All right. Second order of business: tattered apparel. Rocky Ravioli. That's fine. He died in that clothing.
Understandable.
Is anyone okay? So we do have an infection going on, but I think they're gonna be fine.
Did this person just take all their clothes off over here? For
I
some
I stripped their clothes off because they had a hat that I didn't want them to have. They had a armor hat.
It was like offensive or.
No. They had armor. I try
Oh,
not to
okay.
let prisoners
Might
keep
have-
armor.
That makes sense in case they escape.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember the other dramatic thing that happened in my other game was we had one prisoner named Pig, and Pig is a worthless man truly, and ran at us naked with the knife. And so we stuck him in a small box, and he was there for a long time, and then he became our janitor, and he's perpetually unhappy. And then
Oh.
at some point, I finally decided to start treating him a little bit better. But the game decided I was wrong for that and dropped his father out of the sky.
What the hell?
A man crashed. It was his dad. I sent somebody out in the middle of the night to get him, and he died on the way back.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Rimworld is one of those games where everyone's related to each other somehow, even though it wouldn't make logistical sense. Medical emergency. They're gonna be fine. Yeah, they'll be maybe fine. Raid,
Hey,
huh?
Allison's in that. Uh-oh.
Allison, hello. Oh, darn, we are being raided by the Combo Union. Whatever will we do against their bows and sticks?
How do we just kill the Can we raid the combo union and just take them out?
Yes, we can do that. It's not worth doing, though. It's mostly
Yeah,
because it's like, oh man, we should raid these people. We are there now. Oh, look, this map is really bad.
I do think our military strength comes from the fact that we just let everyone come to us, and we probably would not do as well if we...
Let's see, are they attacking immediately? Let's take a dang look here.
Allison said, oh my god, that raid is like 50 people.
It's not 50. It's...
But she's only seen the game back when raids were one dude with a...
Oh yeah, a naked grandpa with a knife and a peg leg.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll be okay. Everyone, take your positions.
You're no match against Mega Gun Prime.
Mega Gun Prime. Let's see, Light. I don't want you to be in this fight. Effect Junior, you're gonna be on club duty. By that I mean if anyone tries to make it into this room, you beat them to death.
Jesus, I think that's actually more people than we have in our base, which is impressive.
You know. Mega Gun is armed and ready. Princeps, I don't think you really fight. Yeah, where's Caleb? Caleb, watching television, you're about to make television. That was a weird sentence. Get over here. Window Hero. How are you good at shooting? Very good.
Iridian just said Mega Gun Prime sounds like my new religion. I'm not even trying at this point. People are just making religions near me rather than...
You can make a religion out of this. No, don't. Do we have a spare chest plate just hanging out?
How long have we had deep drill going down here in this corner?
The one that's out of power? I think I built that right before shit hit the fan last time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I might
There's
put
300 steel underground there.
Morkel fan up there. Zeradress, you are decent at shooting, and I think you have armor on. We're actually low on flak vests, so I'd like to.
I think wasn't that what we were trying to make more of? It's just a bunch of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Light, I might actually need you in this fight, which is...
This is an intense workshop. I forgot how cool... See, now that I've gone back and started playing, like, early game Rimworld again, this whole place is even more impressive than it was.
Now that you're back in caveman times.
Yeah.
Okay, Window here is moving. Morkel fan is moving. Sweet. Onion Zest, I'm gonna have you just also ready up here, just in case. Alright, here come the goons!
God. Like, they're all walking right into the front door. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, this is not going well for them.
No, I severely... I'd be very shocked if someone gets hurt. I mean, if one of us gets hurt. If it is, it might be from a turret. Yeah, okay.
I can't believe... Are they running?
Yeah, they're running.
I can't believe that corner trap claims a life every time.
It's like... I hate that it's great. Oh god, hold on. How's this infection going? Eh. Can it be treated now?
Man,
No.
they didn't even make it in the gate.
Let's wait for Mega Gun Prime to stop being able to fire at people. Okay. What was that noise?
Was there a B party on the attack? I don't see the other... Like, wasn't there a
Oh
second
my
group?
goodness. That
What?
was unnecessary. Soy
What
sauce.
happened?
Soy sauce had a shot on one of them with their sniper rifle and killed one of them. Like last...
Oh, like in the back on their way out.
I think it was Condor, yeah. Let me take a look.
Damn.
Yup. Obliterated Condor's heart and shot her torso. I feel like one of those is more relevant than the other one, but you know. But yeah, what were you saying?
Me?
Yeah, wasn't one of them doing
there was
something?
a second attacking party from the other side. Did they run too?
Was there a second attacking party?
There were two groups that came from different angles. Maybe they just joined into one though before they actually did the attack.
They might have been like separated by this little wall here. Like in the lower... I don't see anyone else. I know
It's
that
like really
that's happened with every other raid before, but I don't think that happened with this one. Also, there's a lot of incendiary shells and components out in that field that I didn't realize that we should go pick up. I might send someone out to go get those.
from that. Oh yeah, from that group. That
I
that's the one
forgot.
that fought the traitors, right?
Yeah, there was a reason that we didn't get those because there was like, um, there was like
There
a
were robots over here at some
yeah, we
point.
get attacked by robots. Right.
But like this group, the robots and the trading party, like all fought each other or something for us.
Yeah, there was like, oh man, we have to deal with this. This is gonna be a pain. And then a trading party showed up and like, they almost died. Or no, like raiders showed up and died to the robots, and then the trading party showed up and finished the robots off.
The Sawyer committed a war crime.
A little bit.
Old, Princeps said it's only a war crime if you get caught. I'd argue it's only a war crime if there's a governing body to define it as a war crime.
I
So
feel
clearly
like.
there's not.
Hold on. I'm gonna see. Is there like some kind of drug that we can give to this person to make them live?
If people were carrying jade on them, they just dropped everywhere.
That is the tribal equivalent of silver, I believe. In term, because like sometimes raiders drop silver. Um,
Is Asucha just dying?
I believe they are. I don't think we can save them either. We don't
Well,
have
maybe
any.
immunity to infection is a tiny bit ahead of the infection.
Yeah, but it's catching up. Um, recreation affects pain, tiredness. Yeah, I think they're gonna die. I probably should use better medicine on them. Oh well. I tried.
They kind of deserve it. They lived just long enough to whisper some last threatening words to somebody before Rocky wakes up.
We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I honestly I would prefer them to live because they are a very good pawn, but you know, I think the infection's going to overtake the immunity. Maybe. It's going to be very close, but I think that
Pull through. It is going to be really close.
I think they're going to die. I've seen this a lot. It's usually like, oh, they're going to live. No,
It is moving fast enough that it could overtake it right at the very end.
it probably will.
Ooh,
Maybe not.
it's coming down to the wire for sure.
They actually will live, I think. I was very wrong.
With one
Wow.
more percent to tell. Oh, holy crap, they did.
Alright, I think they deserve to live after that. You ever see someone with so much hate in them that they just refuse to die?
This one person can't be named after a chat person because they've already cemented their place as a character, I think, in this storyline.
But yeah. Oh yeah, so that... What you were saying, this granite spike trap, I think it's killed someone in every raid.
Yeah, it really has. Every single time.
Legitimately probably the best, like, placement. It's just because, like, the turrets are like, oh, there's turrets, I need to take cover. Hey, look, cover. Oops, my brain's gone.
Yeah, honestly, it's a really good way to set stuff up. Has Rocky Ravioli just been vomiting all over the hospital?
Yeah, a little bit. Hey, what, if you died and came back to life, would you not vomit all over the hospital?
Are the doctors doing with their job?
Yeah, no, they're feeding him. No one's just cleaned up the puke. Here, I'll send Zara in to mop up all the... I'll send Zara in to mop up the comically large amount of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 Triple Thrill Pack puke.
Oh yeah, we had talked about putting a table down here so people would eat with the...
Oh, so people would visit. Right.
Yeah, I'll put one there.
I think that's what the chess table was for, but I can move...
Oh,
I need
is
to...
that what we did well, I think we did the table because then people would, like, eat there, which
Yeah.
might be more common.
I am
was
gonna
the
scoot...
idea.
I'm gonna scoot the chess table down a little bit then, so that... So that can happen. Just gotta have someone over there to move stuff. Light, what are you doing? Hauling a dead person. Washing an old person.
What?
Reserve by Mefek Jr. I swear I've told Mefek Jr. not to wear that steel plate armor like at least 40 times. There we go. Nice. But yeah, this is a very intense save. Even though things have been going well, there's still been a lot of events that are interesting.
Got a bunch of bodies for the brewery.
I like that, like, we actually don't... Animal starvation. Why is that? Oh, I know why.
We're not producing enough animal food.
No, they weren't allowed outside of the,
Oh, they were just trapped in the barn.
yeah,
Oh,
because
no.
of the raid. But don't worry, I let them out. They will be free, too. Let's see, dog zone. Yeah, right, that's correct. There we go, they're all gonna wake up and eat hamburger.
Guy just has a death hangover.
Yeah, I need to keep an eye on him. Oh, he's up.
Oh, he's up. Where'd he go?
He went to his bedroom to sleep more.
Oh, that makes sense. He does like his bedroom.
I forgot, that's like Rocky's character flaw. He really likes his bedroom that keeps catching on
Right.
fire.
He needs the fancy bedroom.
And just like that, things go back to normal. Alright, I'm gonna build 2 more turrets in the death bunker.
Yeah, yeah, definitely no more using the death bunker.
Social fight. Don't do this. Please no.
Onion zest and light we're fighting?
That's very strange.
Onion zest, please don't punch the teenage girl with your mech hand.
They really don't like each other. That's strange. Don't worry, they don't use... Luckily, they don't use, augments like that in fights.
Good.
Otherwise, I would never install them.
That's true.
New recruit. Oh, hey, look who's here.
Who's here?
The man. The person. The lad. The killer. Oh, wait a minute. This is incorrect. There we go.
Oh, he was recruited already?
Yeah, I don't know why that was so quick.
Yeah, that was fast. Too fast. Probably.
Too fast.
That's suspiciously fast.
Way past fast. Alright, well anyway, so they're here. You are going to be our doctor. Hey, you just joined after trying to kill us. Do you want to be a doctor? Want us to put our lives literally in your hands? Okay, we'll do this. I'll put cooking on a lower priority. Rocky Ravioli, you should not be cooking.
What? Because of lack of taming maintenance, Geli Beli has returned to the wild.
What a shame.
We lost the rat.
That's really strange. We have a lot of people that should be doing that frequently.
Man, the pop-ups are crazy once you have this many people.
Alright, do we have someone who's like on hauling all the time? We should. It's Mefek Jr., but they're sleeping. Oh, I think our faction name has been overwritten.
Is there a personality or like a relationship modifier for you killed me that one time?
We actually asked this last time and there isn't. There's just harmed me. Which is, you know, the equivalent. Alright, we now have a lot of packaged survival meals, which I am now going to forbid. Might need to have more people on hauling. We just have so much stuff that needs to be hauled. Well, let's see.
It does look Asucha he does have the lowest opinion of Asucha, so that's something.
Yeah. Put you back on mining, and when you're not mining, just do some hauling. I have to reset Rocky's Rocky's work orders because they died and came back to life.
You have to reset all that?
Yeah, I mean they didn't exist for a bit. That is, the fact that their clothes became untainted is a secret blessing. Did you know that if you die and then come back to life, the clothes you're wearing become untainted? Which disproves...
Oh yeah, those are my favorite clothes.
It also disproves my theory. Which is...
What?
So, I thought for the longest time that the reason that your clothes became tainted, it was a funny haha poop joke, but it's not. Because of that. Because when you die, you shit yourself. And I thought...
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I thought it was literally... That was the reason that clothes became tainted. Because that happened. But it's not that. Because of the... Unless the... I don't want to even go down this route, but unless the Mechanites fix that, which is a dumb thing for them to do...
Oh, we have multiple swamp drainers out here now. Those are so slow.
Yeah, they're awful. I hate them.
I like the rat, even though it's not tamed, it's still named Gilipio.
Yeah, that's fine. We could tame it again. I think I'm better with it being, like, wild, though. This is the only rat that is not,
I have Duridian put my thoughts on the previous thing into words quite nicely. He said, "These are my two neighbors. One punched me and one killed me. I like them equally."
Would you wear clothes someone died in? Yeah. It depends, like... It depends on the context. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like if it was like, oh, this was my father's coat that he really liked, he gave it to me in his will, and I'll be like, yeah, sure, absolutely, I'd wear this.
Depends on what article of clothing, and I don't know exactly the details, but I feel like length of time plays into it, maybe.
I mean, let me put it this way. Would you wear clothes that someone else died in? Yes. Would I wear underwear that someone else wore? No. Like, it depends on the article. Like, that's, like, the primary thing. The death is, like, lower. Like, it goes... Article of clothing, if someone wore it, followed by condition, followed by, like, a lot of other things, followed by death. Death is, like, usually the least of my concern, unless there's, like, literally a gaping bullet hole in it.
Right. Yeah.
Like, if it's like, oh yeah, this is my grandfather's old hunting jacket. It was lucky, so he wanted to give it to me for hunting, because he thought it was lucky. Then yeah, I would absolutely wear it.
Died and previously owned before died is also different than died while wearing this clothing item. I
Yeah,
feel like.
but even then, if it's like died while wearing their favorite lucky hat, but they like died of kind of unrelated things.
Yeah, how many layers deep are we talking, right? Like jacket, hat, exterior clothing doesn't
Like,
feel like it's big of a deal.
if someone got like blasted with a shotgun, and like, hey, do you want their like Guns N' Roses T-shirt that still has exit wound damage? No, I'm not gonna wear that.
Now unidentifiable as a T-shirt, much less a Guns N' Roses T-shirt.
It's now just a T-shirt.
Right.
How bad can we? How not funny can we make this joke?
Did you see the new Surviving Mars video?
No, I ended up not watching it yet. How is it
I did a lot
doing?
of effects for it, and the crematorium ale makes a cameo appearance in the bar scene that you're in.
You sent me that. You sent me that on Discord.
Like one of my first thoughts as I was putting the bar together, and I needed to decorate it, and I was like, "Oh, I just made a thing for this."
Okay, I'm gonna make this be weapons. Just so that, like...
I even made sure to have the label like turned toward camera. It looks like product placement for a product that doesn't exist, which is great.
I mean, you know, kind of is.
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna move all of the guns that we're currently not really using into this room. And I'm gonna try to get rid of all the... We have a lot of guns.
You're truly a terrifying presence on this planet at this point.
Here's the thing, though. We're not actively, like, attacking people.
That's true. They do keep coming at us.
Like, if we were a truly terrifying presence, I feel like it would be one of those things where we're, like, going out... Like, it would be the colonist that I'm currently doing in single player, which is... I'm role-playing as a bunch of weird druids that raid people constantly.
Oh, interesting. That does sound kind of fun.
It's, I mean, there's a lot of things about the new update that make me want to die, but... Did
they actually change stuff with the new update?
They've changed so much stuff. A new DLC came out, which adds, basically religions. There's no other way to go around it.
Oh yeah, I saw that had come out. I didn't buy it, but...
But they've added a lot of other stuff that's just really stupid. They've also made all animals terrible. More so than they already were. Like, you know how much I don't like animals. Like, I think that's the one thing that I gripe about the most. They basically made more than half of them... No, they made like a ton of them. They made a majority of them not able to do basic tasks anymore. Like, you know how you can train dogs to haul and whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Like, pretty much all of them don't do that anymore, but some of them are, in air quotes, better at hauling things for caravans, which is not worth it. They've added animal pens, which you need to have most animals in, or else they'll just wander away or get killed immediately, which they already do. Which is a resource and space drain. and among other things. They're just really dumb stuff.
These turrets don't have power. Are they supposed to?
Which ones? Those ones right there?
The new ones.
Um,
Oh, I don't think so. Electricity doesn't transfer through objects, I found.
yeah, I need to smooth out this rock that's above it, but I can't really reach it. So I might have to get funny with the granite here. Actually, I know how to fix this very easily. I'm just gonna deconstruct those two walls and then reconstruct them once we smooth that little thing right there. That shouldn't take any time at all.
The animal thing reminded me. Have you played Raft?
Yes, I have played Raft.
Me and Allison just started playing that one together and have been enjoying it a lot.
It's pretty fun. I like Raft a lot. It's one of those games that's definitely like I start playing it and then it's it's like 12 hours later and I realize I haven't eaten.
Yeah, same. I've been doing that. I really have been enjoying the genre of game that's like survival with occasional options to depart into a chunk of a story and then go back to survival has been really fun, like that in Valheim
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Raft is really good at that because like a lot of
Yeah.
the areas where you find good stuff are just like also cool. Like it does like storytelling kind of through very basic like, oh, you found a journal of someone, but also just the environment is very interesting.
Right. And the sort of like unlocking additional things as you go and then being able to, I just like the building aspect. The reason I bring it up is because I've never had any piece of media make me hate animals as much as that game.
Yeah, that was one thing I remember about that game is like I feel like sharks would never be this aggressive, especially considering how much fish I catch on a minutely basis.
The shark is my only, I think, actual criticism of the game. I think the shark is. I don't like enemies or mechanics in games whose only purpose is to make me stop what I'm doing and go do something else under punishment of undoing something I've already done.
Yeah,
It doesn't make the game more fun. It's just obnoxious and it drags that out for no reason.
I
And
completely agree.
the
Don't
only one I'm
worry.
unsure about if I feel the same way about it. Like creepers seem like the most obvious example of this, but I don't know if I hate creepers, and I don't know why it would be different. I haven't quite figured that out yet.
I mean, I honestly hate creepers more than the raft shark. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, the raft shark is annoying, but at least I get food from it. Creepers are just. At least the raft shark lets you know that they're there.
Yeah, that's true. I think creepers maybe just I have a memory of like creepers are tied into like Minecraft nostalgia, and maybe that's why
Oh yeah,
in my
probably.
head they don't bother me as much, but they are functionally the same thing.
Got to give Rocky his assault rifle back.
Stupid raft shark. I'm just trying to build something, and then all of a sudden it's just over there chewing on it's not just. Sorry, the reason I hate animals in that game isn't actually even mechanical. They have just somehow animated them in such a way that I want to hurt them, and I don't feel that way about anything in real life. I'm not a violent person,
I think the
but like
seagull is the best example of like just
yeah,
annoying
the
animal.
way the seagull moves, though, like if it was just that it shows up and breaks things, that would be one. That would just be like a mathematical frustration. But the fact that it's like the weird cartoony animation of it disturbingly just slamming its face over and over and over into like stuff just makes me want to inflict pain on it more than any video game enemy ever has.
No, yeah, that's just how it be. Let's see, running power into here is going to be an interesting challenge, but I think we have enough manpower to just brute force it. Oh, good, we found uranium in our storage room. That's, probably irrelevant, but it's funny. You ever play Project Zomboid?
No, sounds familiar though.
I think a lot of the other crew were really obsessed with it for a while. I started playing it like after they were done with it. Um, but Project Zomboid is one of those like it's a similar like survival in a weird scenario thing because like most of the stuff that drives me insane about that game isn't the fact that like like, oh, there's zombies and they're gonna kill you, or like, oh, you're gonna starve to death. It's, man, it takes a really fucking long time for your character to learn how to make a basic thing out of wood.
Yeah.
Like, you get more frustrated at the character for being so inept than anything. Like, I'm fairly certain if I took a couple woodshop classes, I could make a chair that you could sit in. It takes a long time for you to learn how to make even basic furniture in that game.
I've always kind of wanted to try making a game at some point,
Yeah.
and with the recent like updates to Blender and Unreal Engine, it feels very accessible at the moment, and I'm kind of trying to think through what I would like to make. I think making some sort of survival-ish thing would be fun because those are the ones I enjoy, the ones where you're actually like put into a different world that actually feels like you're somewhere else.
I mean, in terms of like, uh, in terms of games to like learn. Oh wow, we have a new person, Serna.
We got another one.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of people that are gonna join us.
All right, who do we name this guy?
Who wants to be Serna, the Muffalo shaman who's very good at melee and cooking and crafting? Oh, that's right. I remember we were recruiting this person. Crafting.
Oh yeah. They're also a trigger-happy psychopathic jogger.
Mm-hmm. Who's good at melee. So I don't know why they're trigger happy. They're not really gonna be using a gun.
McSpooch asked us to name after his cat, Sunny. Duridian asked to name it after him. So, Duridian or the cat, what do you think?
We already have someone named after McSpooch. So
That's true.
the S sandwich trigger happy sounds like me. I'm gonna roll a D2. So we either get Durare or the S sandwich. Heads, Durare, tails, sandwich. I dropped the coin on the floor, but it's tails. Sandwich time. Call him Dodo. Okay. Social bio. Dodo. There we go. Dodo is Dodo online. Right. So let's see. What are they gonna do? I think they're gonna.
There's some computer savvy people in the chat. So just a random, completely out of context question. Anybody in chat know how to really quickly and easily break a GIF down into its component frames?
I actually do know how to do that.
Oh, do you?
I've done it before with GIMP. You can load each frame into GIMP.
Okay. Can you do the same thing with Photoshop, you think?
Probably. I think if you just
probably
open it in
there's a
Photoshop,
GIF in Photoshop.
it'll do it. There we go. All right. Let's see. So clothes, huh? Are we actually making clothes here? OSHA is making clothes.
Was the guy who killed Rocky named for someone? No. Since he killed Rocky, he pretty much cemented his identity as an independent character, so we're leaving him as a Sucha.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'll make some more pants and more shirts. Just gonna make some more just cloth pants in case no one's wearing them. Do that. It's gonna be a very interesting. A lot of progress will be made, but in ways that are like probably not the most exciting thing. We're getting a lot done. We're storing everything. We're getting ready. Soon we're gonna have to like make way for a place to build the ship, which is gonna be really difficult.
Because we want it somewhere that's protected, obviously.
Yeah.
How much space do you need? Oh,
Welcome,
we got Gerbil. Who's
Okay.
next? Should we do Duridian now?
Yes. And Gerbil, I'm gonna set you on. Oh, you can't clean, or you can't haul rather.
Gerbil is intellectual.
Yeah, we're having to do that and do plants as a secondary.
How do you rename? Oh, there's a rename.
Yeah, if you can get that. I need to have someone just hauling constantly. We do have people who are hauling constantly. Light is doing it occasionally. We have so much devilstrand that needs to be hauled in. Inspired surgery. Good. Make flak helmet. Helmet? Ham? Make flak helmet is complete. How many do we actually have? Is everyone wearing one? Looks like most people are wearing one. I'm gonna make like 2 more, as well as like 2 more flak vests, because I think people aren't wearing flak vests.
Holy crap. That is a lot of guns.
Yeah, I think most of them are kind of not great. The Masterwork SMG should probably be used by someone. In fact, yeah, who's getting that?
Did people come back with the shotgun already?
No, that we haven't sent anyone out for that. I don't know if we're actually gonna be able to do it.
Okay.
We probably can, but it's just one of those things that's like kind of spooky. Terrare Deanne's gonna get this Masterwork SMG, I think. They are sleeping on the floor. Are we out of rooms? No way. We are out of rooms. Well, guess what we're doing?
In your bedroom?
Yep, I'm just gonna... We just need furniture for it, honestly.
Oh, right, we have empty bedrooms, I forgot.
Yeah.
Man, I was not expecting to need them, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, me neither. Oh yeah, I forgot about FFmpeg. Man, what a program. I think FFmpeg is like the perfect example of a program that is like, this does exactly what you need it to do, but boy does it do nothing else. And that sentence probably didn't make any sense, but like, FFmpeg just does not look like much. Oh, take care, Durian.
I have owned so many single-purpose softwares in my life at this point for all the video stuff. The number of individual programs I've needed to decrypt a specific game's files and extract the sound effects or something has been ridiculous. I used to have a folder just for those softwares.
That is a unique kind of pain that I also share. Do you know how long it's taken me to find certain game sound effects? Or find sound effects that are at least passable as, like, that game sound effect?
Because back when we used to make... I actually didn't do it at all for the... I've more or less stopped doing it quite as much. But, like, back when I was doing, like, I guess the Civ videos and stuff like that, I would try to dig in and actually, like, get game sounds and stuff into the videos about the games most of the time.
Yeah. We've made more flak vests. Are people actually wearing the flak vest, though? Who is not wearing a flak vest? Not wearing a flak vest can result in being sternly talked down to. Okay, Rocky isn't wearing one, so we need like 2 more built.
Put in a bunch of carpet. Am I going to ruin any project that's currently in progress?
No, we have excess cloth at the moment. Now would be a good time for carpet. I think we have carpet though. Yeah, that's actually carpet that you're putting carpet on top of.
Oh, it's just a gray carpet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did that. I remember you did that, and I was like, you're gonna forget that that's there. To be fair, I also forgot it was there until I was like, there's something weird with this floor. There's no funny rocks on this floor. Something's wrong. Alright. Osha, Duradian, Dodo, sweet. Man, this is a colony and a half. Look at how many people we have, Kyle.
I know. Jesus. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, Dodo is going to get a melee weapon. We need a new melee weapon for Dodo. I'm gonna make one.
At this point in the season, we're stretching a bit. We just keep adding new characters.
Is this like when the show like stops being good and people are panicking? Like, how do we bring new life into the franchise? We need to add a hotshot space pilot that falls out of the sky. I think I'm going to only allow grenades on the shelves inside the bunkers. By grenades, I mean like EMP grenades and stuff.
Interesting.
Because like everyone has a decent weapon. The only other kind of weapon that we would need is like an EMP grenade if there's mechanoids, and that would be the best place to grab them. EMP launcher. Or EMP grenades.
Trying to figure out where this. Do you know how much? I guess you've never built the ship before, right?
No, it takes a lot of space, and that's kind of going to be a problem.
Could we move our farm fields somewhere else and maybe put it somewhere around there?
That's what we're probably going to... That's why we're putting down all these moisture pumps, I think, because that's probably where it's going to go.
Yeah, it's just gonna have to go in this big space over here. We'll have to move the fields out somewhere else.
Skyvault Season 20. We have so much stuff. This is like... I've never had a colony get this far, ever.
Yeah, this is insane.
I think the...
Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back.
Sure. There was one that I streamed... Oh, he's not even here. Never mind. I'll tell this story when he gets back. Then it'll be... Then it'll be to someone who hasn't seen it or heard of it before. Oh my goodness, look at all of this. All of this needs to be hauled. Like, all this needs to be brought inside. So who is like... Who is not doing a lot?
I'm back. Sorry for shutting the conversation down.
No problem. I'm gonna bump you off of that. There we go. Okay. But yeah, no, I think the other colony that like almost got this far was the one that had goat. I think I've talked about goat before. We had a very strange colony that had like 3 or 4 women in power armor with like legendary greatswords that would just beat the like tar out of world-ending robots over and over again.
Nice.
And it was like it was one of those Rimworld saves where like I just kept having to run away from stuff and rebuilding. I think I did it like twice.
Oh, really?
Cause like there was one where I had to leave because of like I can't remember. No, maybe that didn't happen on that one. I think we moved once because we were like the tile was so bad because there was like a big
You mean
swamp.
you literally like packed up and moved to a different like adjacent tile?
Yes, the tile was super bad. There was like a problem with there was a problem with like an infestation, I think. That was the same tile that the sun just went away after a while.
People. Yeah.
That's absurd.
Hi, Allison.
We have I never really thought about like just how do you escape like that? Do you just have to have like stuff ready to go to like jump into a caravan and then just leave, or how does?
It definitely depends on the threat. If it's something that's like, oh, this is like in a cave, like a big infestation, you can just leave and not worry about it. Like, just block it off, make sure no one's gonna like walk in there like a moron.
Or like an ancient evil or something, maybe you can slip out just in time.
Yeah. The other way of doing it, which I was considering, just preparing on this save just in case, is you prepare this ahead of time. You build a field, like a little like courtyard filled with I don't know what they're called. They're called like the drop pods, but you make drop pod launchers. You make one for each person, and you fill each one with like a decent weapon, like 5 meals, a set of like basic armor. Just you don't even need to do all of that. Like literally, just put like a weapon and meals and like
fire yourself somewhere.
Like 3 bits of medicine, and then yeah, if the raid is going really bad, hop in there and then leave.
How do you build that? Do we even have that researched?
Yeah, it is a poor longsword. That's a shame. We can make a different one. We have so much. Yeah, we do have it researched. I think. We don't really have space for it though.
I'm curious to see it. I don't even think I've looked at one.
Smithing. Oh, don't smith. We'll put that on 4.
Oh yeah, transport pod. There it is.
But we need a launcher for it, and we would need 15 launchers for our current colony. I don't know.
Use for surprise attacks or reinforcing battles. Damn.
Yeah, I would say we'd probably have to put it down here, like where this rhino is wandering. Just make another walled-off courtyard. But the problem with that is there's like a 25% chance of being attacked from that direction too.
We could construct a crypto sleep casket also.
Yes, that's if someone has a disease that you can't take care of at the moment. So for example, if Rocky
you have a cure.
If Rocky gets that psychosis and we don't have there's like one cure for it, which is a health serum, I think.
Okay.
I don't think we have one. Then we would put him on ice basically. It's like that scene from Insert Movie where someone gets put on ice. Avatar.
Right.
It's like Avatar. There we go. Remember that scene from Avatar where the guy was an
Where
avatar?
Aang gets a deadly illness and has to be.
Yeah, no, where Aang gets a deadly illness and he has to suck on frogs. Exactly. That's the one I was talking about. No, Kyle, blue avatar, ponytail avatar, weird avatar. Remember the scene
That
from
was finally just falling out of people's subconscious.
I it's one of those things where I was talking with someone recently and I said it's kind of weird how that movie had like zero cultural impact in terms of
That's true.
Like
It
it,
was a phenomenon at the time, but like no one has ever quoted James Cameron's
I
Avatar
can't remember a
ever,
line from it except for "I
right?
see you," which was really I remember like making fun of that line. The cure for mech serum is more mech serum. Yeah, it's not a
Should
perfect
we?
system.
Should I mark all the steel slag chunks for hauling? Is that worth it, or are we
Where are
gonna be
they?
fine?
Oh yeah,
All the way over here.
absolutely. I'd recommend zooming your camera super far out and double clicking on one of them, and it should click like all of them.
Really?
Yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
look at
Because there's a lot over there. We're currently having people still walk over here and pick up garbage. Hey, Light, do me a favor. Haul that smoke launcher next to that skeleton. Dried up old bones.
Oh, in my other games, I had a river placement and got to use the water mills for power. Those were kind of cool.
It's like my absolute favorite item in this game.
Really?
I don't know why I like it so much. It's just like, yeah, you know what? I am going to use this watermill generator, and it's going to be incredibly consistent. Why not?
Do you think if you got like dropped in uh, the wilderness that you'd be able to build like electricity? Do you think you'd be able to get to that point?
No, I assume that like the escape pods that they fall in this game have like basic tools in them or something because they're supposed to be like survival pods.
I mean, even knowledge-wise, do you think you could figure it out? Because like I get how it works in theory, but
Could
I'm
I
not
figure
sure.
out electricity? No.
Yeah.
Could I figure out basic like power based on like other things? Like I could probably develop a mill if I had a river. I could probably develop some kind of basic like because I've seen people make very basic auto hammers out of river. Like you make a carved log and you get a stone and like an arm gets filled with water and then it smashes something and then it gets filled with water. I could with enough time I could probably make something
Yeah.
because I wouldn't have anything else to do. Like
Sure.
if I was in a place where like I could figure out food.
I wonder if I like chances of like successfully powering a light or accidentally killing myself. I'm not sure which one would come first.
Oh yeah, electricity 0% chance for me. I'd be too happy relying on fire. But I would probably never figure out electricity. I don't get how it works. Like I don't understand electricity at all. I've been explained it so many times but I just don't get it.
I know, metal coil magnet spin. One of them does something. That's about as much as I got.
I don't get that. That doesn't make any that is so weird to me. It's like when someone tried to explain what light was, like the object light.
Oh yeah, like photons.
It's like, oh, it's both a particle and a wave, and I'm like, you're stupid and evil, and stop talking to me. I don't want to hear this. Like I like witchcraft. You're telling me like dark evil magic. Well, good news. We now have a normal longsword. That's a shame. I'm trying to make a decent longsword for our melee people.
Can we not make like laser swords? Is that not an option yet? We don't have the technology.
But we can make a longsword or a short sword. Which one do you want?
The longer one.
All right. I have bad news.
Are we moving towards making marine armor, or are we just doing recon armor?
I think we have to do recon armor to get marine armor.
Yeah, but do we want the marine armor also?
Yeah, probably. Recon armor's like, I think pointless. I don't know. No, it actually seems pretty good. What's the difference between these two?
We've almost researched everything. It's insane.
Is recon armor just like less of a speed penalty? Oh yeah, recon armor just doesn't give you a speed penalty. I see. Did you know that photons don't experience time? I mean, I don't think inanimate objects experience time. Unless you mean scientifically, in which case, stop it, stop it, stop it, I don't want to hear things. Don't tell me things. How dare you put me in a situation? Someone pinged me on the Door Monster Discord. What's going on here? Oh, I see. I'll have to look at that later. Hey Kyle,
Yeah,
look how much devilstrand we have.
there's a lot of devilstrand. I was actually just thinking, is it worth continuing to grow devilstrand, or should we turn that into the farming section to make room for the ship?
Kyle, did you just
What?
ask me if it's worth growing devilstrand?
I mean, I know you like devilstrand a lot. But, like, is it like necessary to continue growing it?
I think a little bit. Until everyone is decked out in full devilstrand.
Okay, fair enough.
In fact, I'm thinking about actually, like, continue doing that. So let's see
I guess
here.
we could just place the farm fields in and around the other buildings potentially.
Yeah. I mean,
Otherwise, they gotta be out in the open.
we'll see how this goes. Let's see. Pants, button-down shirt. This is devilstrand? No, this is cloth. We need button-down of devilstrand, no more cloth.
When did we get a persona core again?
That was something we got. That we need that for the ship. I remember that we got a quest for it, and we were like, "Oh yeah, Kyle, we really need to do this because it's like necessary to get off the planet."
Okay.
I think we're actually okay as far as like we can definitely stop growing devilstrand. The thing is, it takes a full year to grow, so by the time that we're probably done using all of this is when more of it will grow. We need, let's see, are we making components? Yes. Just slowly.
I actually did know photons don't experience time though. I just recently read this.
I didn't know that. I don't want to hear about it, Kyle. I don't think you're telling me a lie.
I never realized that at light speed, time just flat out doesn't pass because that's like the limit. So like if you're actually moving at the speed of light, don't.
I don't want to hear it. Don't think you're telling the truth. I don't want to hear about this. This is some dark magic. It's. I mean, I've probably told this on the stream before, but it's like when you learn about computers, right? It's like when you start learning about computers, everything's great. It like makes sense, and you're like, okay, cool. I understand how computers work. But like before that, like when you know nothing about computers, it's like, cool. This is all magic. I don't know anything about any of this. It's all stupid. Like,
Yeah.
why would anyone own a computer? And then you start learning about it, and you start knowing, like, okay, well, I get, like, how to install better parts, right? And you're like, okay, computers make sense. It's all different parts, and, like, they need other parts to work well. Like, a graphic card needs a processor, and then RAM is where, like, things go so that, like, the computer can work. Like, this all makes sense. And then you learn more about computers, and it's all black magic. It's all evil. You don't want to know anything else about computers. It's just the cycle. You've heard about the magic. I think Ian's already told you about the magic smoke. In fact, I think I heard that metaphor from Ian.
Yes, I've heard about the magic.
Okay, so we have a problem.
What?
There's a lot of trees right here.
Yes.
I want them
Touch
gone.
Destroy them. Oh yeah. Well, I guess that means there's a lot of cover, which is the issue, huh?
Yeah. The only cover I want is that single wall next to the spike trap.
I found out that trees regrow in my other game actually because my windmills stopped working.
Yeah, that's a harsh thing to learn. You want to know an ancient strat if you have excess steel?
Oh yeah, what?
Well, you either have if you have excess steel or if you have enough space in front and behind the windmill to put farming plots. Put farming plots there. And if you don't want to,
those are a good combo. That's a good point.
if you even if you don't want to grow anything, like might as well, because then people just keep it clean by cutting down the stuff. My job is computers and can confirm it's black magic. There's no other explanation for why a pile of metal spaghetti that disorganized should be functional at all. Alright, is everyone wearing the required outfit? Where did people get these green shirts from? Why are you wearing lizard skin? That's not part of the mandatory attire.
Do you ever do something just on the in regards to like computers and not understanding things? Do you ever do things manually just because you think doing it the slow way manually will take less time than learning how to do it the fast way?
I haven't done that, but I've done things manually because I just want to make sure that certain things are actually happening versus the fast way. I
That's fair.
learned that habit from installing programs off of CDs, and the express route kept on giving me McAfee, and I wanted to die. But I know exactly what you're talking about, and I have done that before. I did that before with like Minecraft servers, and it was miserable.
Especially just with like filmmaking stuff in general, there's definitely a line where it's like, okay, is this going to take up enough time by doing it by hand that it's worth spending extra time first to automate the process, or does it make more sense to just sit here and meticulously, do uh this one thing by hand?
I think there's like, I think there's some like editing stuff that I've definitely done that for exactly. Like, I'm sure there's a
Yeah.
plugin for this. I'm not looking it up.
I think this problem probably crops up the more computers become involved, so I could see it basically being like definitely being like a programming conundrum
I
quite
genuinely
often.
think this is universal though, because there's some people who have like tools in their garage that are super outdated, but they don't want to buy the new one because
Oh, yeah, because learning the new one would be more work than just knowing how to use the old one as effectively as possible.
that, or even like they're tired of like buying the tool that does it all and it does nothing. This is the
True.
wonder tool.
I've been doing this a lot with the Blender because my whole goal is to try to use Blender as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Which I've got. I can confidently say after spending 5 straight days at my computer not moving or doing anything else, um, that I have my speed has increased pretty dramatically to one fairly convincing photoreal shot in a day's time. Not bad for a couple years of
Yeah.
work.
I've heard that a majority of Blender is just sitting there and waiting for it to be done doing what it needs to do. Oh,
By the
the
time you're oh, whoops,
pepperoni.
didn't get the shotgun. Oh,
That was the no, the other one. We can still do the shotgun. We only have 5 days for it, actually. Can we even make it? I don't think we can. These quests have very short time frames. But yeah, we can't even make it there in time. It wouldn't be worth it, so. Which is a shame, but like, whatever. Let's see. Okay, we actually do need to improve our guns, because we currently have someone still using a bolt action.
oh yeah.
I'm gonna start making
Windows
assault.
said every domain, no matter how minuscule, is its own infinity. I spent weeks learning the intricacies of email at a low level and barely scratched the surface.
Wait, no, I don't want to make this prosthetic
That makes
arm.
sense.
I want to make...
That's actually a different kind of infinity called a continuum, which I think is fascinating. I got a book recently that I've really been enjoying called Math Without Numbers.
Yeah.
It just explains high-level math concepts without actually using any equations or anything, which is good because I have a dumb brain for math, but a decent brain for like literary metaphor. So
Yeah,
it's been really fascinating reading about different things from that perspective.
that would probably help me out, honestly. I was so... Man, did I tell you, like, my history with math and how I got bad at it?
No,
This
like you
is...
weren't bad at it before.
No, I was straight A pluses in math, and then... okay, so... I feel like this is a very uniting experience where, like, someone was placed in the gifted and talented program, and now they just do nothing and they don't know what went wrong. But I was in, like, gifted and talented, I was, like, making straight A's. And then there was one year... Like, I was in advanced classes, too, and then there was one year where the the gifted and talented program happened like every other week, but or maybe it was like every other day. But it was when I had class, when I had math, right? And it was like, okay, that's really weird. And but like the people in GT were like, don't worry, you're not responsible for the work that you miss out on in class. And I was like, oh, that's a really good thing to hear you say to my face. That's absolutely a truth, and I believe you. So of course they were lying, or at least everyone else around me was lying. Whenever I got back to math class, I had to do all of the day's work while everyone else was playing loud checkers and board games and having fun. So I was like, this is miserable, and I missed the lesson for today's math. I just have to sit there and do this like crappy pamphlet worksheet thing, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I did that for a full year, with a teacher who got fired the next year for being on drugs the entire year that I was being taught by them. And then after that, I started making B's in math because I missed out on a lot of fundamentals. And then I
Oh.
think in junior high, a math teacher the math teacher I had taught the entire class completely incorrectly on how to do like pre-algebra or the stuff. It was like the stuff that was right before algebra stuff. It wasn't pre-algebra, but it was like the groundwork for it. He taught an entire class completely incorrectly. And then I went into the next class and I was like, I don't understand any of this. And like, how can you not understand this? They should have taught you this last year. It's like, this is what they taught me last year. And they're like, all of this is wrong. And I was like, okay, this isn't my fault. There's other students that have the same problem with me in other classes, and you're blaming me for this. And then
Yeah.
I just gave up. So yeah,
Damn.
I made a robot arm for Zara.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I want them to get it. Who doesn't someone have inspired surgery?
Somebody did.
Charlotte does. And Charlotte has a
Cool.
4 in medical, so guess what? We're not gonna
Yeah.
let that happen.
No, let's have Light has experience. That's a little better
Yeah,
than
Light has experience killing people with robot arms, so we should let them do it.
She successfully installed. She is a 50-50. She is broken even.
Yeah, alright. So left shoulder. No, not self-tanned.
She knows exactly what not to do.
Install bionic arm. Left
Didn't
shoulder.
that happen to Zara also?
I don't think it was to Zara. I'm not sure though.
I thought it was. I thought because Zara's the only one that has had a missing arm this whole time. I thought we tried to install a previous arm onto Zara and it just stabbed him over and over again.
So here's the thing: we can either Light can install this robot arm, or the literal person that we just met wearing a green jacket can install the robot arm.
Is Light? Oh, they're both the same skill level. Damn.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna have Light do it.
Yeah, I don't trust Sushi.
All right. Fair warning: if this goes wrong, I am Alt F4ing because surgery in this game is bullshit. So, you know.
We keep losing animals. Should we set somebody to prioritize?
Wait, did we just lose
taming?
another animal?
We lost the boomalope.
We have people working on taming and handling. I guess they're just not doing it enough. I guess we should have more people do it. This didn't happen as hold on, maybe Morkelfan. I'll set Morkelfan to do it more, and I'll set Caleb to do it more, and we'll retame the boomalope. It's really strange.
Chat's talking about like the ridiculous how ridiculously flimsy all computer systems are, and it reminded me that I read somebody's blog post on this once that was just like an angry programmer that just wrote down this whole like metaphorical comparison of like comparing it to like building a bridge, basically describing the process, but in reference to like if you were making a bridge instead, with the point basically being like, would you drive on this bridge?
No.
And it was truly terrifying how like systems we just sort of assume function and rely on every single day are on the shoulders of mentally fragile and very tired software engineers.
There was a oh god. There was some I saw a very similar thing where there was like some post where it was like, you guys realize that the internet is supported by like 5 people, and if they quit, the internet would just stop working. And
Yeah, it was something like that. It's like if this person quits their job, this entire thing just falls apart.
there was like some post where someone said that, and then they posted like an old like a newspaper comic or something where it was like the entire internet, and then there was like this one bit that was like super thin, and there was this one like column on the right that said like one dude in Nebraska that was like supporting the entire internet. And then someone responded with, I actually know a lot about this. So about 90% of the internet and its systems are supported by like the furry community from this one area. And then they like posted all of these documentations of the following, and someone edited the comic to be like the entire internet like 2 furries from Nebraska. God, I wish I still had it. It was really freaking funny. And also
same with-
scary.
S Sandwich said that people on handling might have cleaning on a higher priority. He thinks.
XKDC. Oh yeah, no, I just fixed it.
Okay, cool.
The
There's an
people.
XKCD for literally everything, so I believe you.
Yeah. XKDC is one of those things where I know nothing about it, yet I somehow know everything about it because people have told me about it. This piece of carpet is still burned.
What?
Remember that time where someone stepped on a mine in this tunnel? Long ago, we had a incendiary trap in this tunnel,
Yeah.
and then one of our colonists stepped on it on accident.
Oh right, we put carpet down because it would burn people if they walked through. I remember now.
So Kyle, do you want to know what happened and why that colonist that stepped on that incendiary trap didn't die?
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. You're looking at it.
The carpet.
No. They were wearing devilstrand.
Oh.
Kyle, I want you to do me a favor.
That.
I want you to look at Charlotte and look at Charlotte's devilstrand duster.
Okay.
I want you to look at the see
It is
apparel.
good 100%.
See, say again.
It is good 100%.
Okay, now click on the eye.
Okay.
Now I want you to look at apparel. And I want you to look at the various armors and read out those numbers for me.
Armor sharp is 48.3%, armor blunt is 12.4%, and armor heat is 103.5%.
Isn't it a beautiful sight? Yeah, no, devilstrand's immune to fire.
Damn.
I mean, you know, kind of. If you put a devilstrand jacket on the floor, I'm pretty sure it'll catch on fire. But if someone's wearing it, it won't. Because that makes sense. Why can't I make devilstrand carpeting, actually? And have it be, like, fire resistant?
But that's not. We put carpet down because it catches on fire. That's the point of the carpet.
I mean, yes, but, like, why isn't there another option for, like...
That's true. You should be able to make a carpet out of devilstrand for sure.
Speaking of carpet, I'm going to do something that's going to annoy you. Where is it? Here we go. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. You're gonna love it. You're gonna
Are we
hate
building
this.
another bedroom? Are we expecting another person?
No, I took that bed out of storage and I wanted to finish the. We also just cut down a bunch of trees, so we have spare wood. Rather have it not rot.
Wood can rot?
It's very slowly. If you look at our wood stockpile by the steam generator, it's like 148 out of 150. It'll take like more than a year. Put devilstrand armchairs in the bar? I guess I could do that. We currently have one Panthera for armchair. In fact, some of these armchairs are like fake armchairs. They were from the Hell event. That's why everything is quality normal in here. I might reconstruct a lot of the furniture in the bar if that's okay.
Oh, interesting.
So for those of you who don't know about the greater lore of this world, we had a like save file get erased at some point because the multiplayer mod only does autosaves.
There was a time divergence event at one point.
Yeah, so basically what happened is I had to... Oh, nice! Normal quality on one... Well, I mean, at least they're built legitimately this time. But there was a... The autosave, like, I was doing multiplayer with someone else, and it autosaved over these files. And I was like, that really sucks. So I had to go find the seed that we used, and go in and manually reconstruct everything.
It's using, like, the streams as reference, right?
Yeah, I used, like, the last stream. And it was
impressive. You really couldn't tell the difference behind. There was like a couple of
we had too much wood and too many meals, and we were missing like a bunch of weapons. But everything was fine.
You had to reconstruct the people too, right?
Yes, I did. That's why some of them were missing addictions.
I think this is a Hitchhiker's Guide thing actually, because they blow the Earth up, and then there's like a group of people that just like rebuild the Earth from scratch.
Look, I tried my best. All right. I'm rebuilding a lot of the stuff in here, by the way. I wasn't an emo kid, but I kind of wish I hung out with the emo kids. They seemed like they knew what they were doing. The emo kids...
the emo kids grew up to be the best people.
I mean, there were like two different types in my school. Some of them seemed like they knew what they were doing. Some of them OD'd on ibuprofen. So I guess it was a 50-50 shot of me
Yeah, all
turning
right. I
out
guess
better
the
or
ones that
worse.
survived are some of the best people.
I mean, we had how many really terrifying events did you have in your school like that, or did you have any at all?
I went to a very, very new school, so not a lot of stuff happened while I was there yet, because not a lot. There just hadn't been enough chance for things to happen.
Yeah.
I went to like a weird, like Disney Channel original movie school that that just had like
Revolting.
cartoonish levels of wholesomeness and like I don't know. It felt much closer to like Ned's Declassified than it did Degrassi for me.
Ned's Declass. Can't believe you'd bring that up. Ned's Declassified.
Man, Disney Nickelodeon stars ain't been doing well though. Huh?
I try not to keep up with any of that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Literally, like it. Okay, I don't want to linger on this topic too much because it might be dangerous to talk about, but it's a special kind of pain being on YouTube and like getting recommended a video and you're like, oh, this looks really interesting, and you watch the whole video and you're like, wow, this video is great, and then you like watch two more by the same person, and then you get linked a video by them that came out like 3 months ago that says my explanation, and you're like, oh no. Oh god, Mech Hive.
That sounds dangerous, sir.
It does. I don't know where they're landing though.
It looks like they're gonna. Are they gonna? Oh, they're potting in.
They're potting in and they landed in really dumb places.
They did.
So here's the thing with this.
Should we shell them?
Well, they're attacking immediately, so we're not really gonna have time to. Here's
Okay.
the thing with this though. It's either gonna be a bunch of scythers, which is very manageable. Lancers are a problem. If they're lancers, we're gonna lose some limbs. And if it's centipedes, we're gonna have to cheese the heck out of them with the maces. I think we have someone running around with a uranium mace, which is really good. We need to grab. We need to. This is gonna be rough. So we're gonna have to kind of be prepared for this. I'm gonna swap out. So today, Kyle, you're gonna learn how to deal with a mech raid.
Yeah, I don't think we've had one of those yet.
It's been a little bit. We've
just
had
got
some
random.
before, but they were
They just kind of hover or sleep until we attack them, though. They haven't come at us before.
yeah. So I might have you grab this. So we're gonna have to see where they actually show up, and what they are going to be. Oh, we also need the turbo turret on. Aim effect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do that. Oh
It's
god.
just the two.
I heard
What
one
are they?
open up nearby. Where did they open up?
They're pikemen.
Okay. Pikeman is bad. Actually, no, Pikeman's fine.
There's only two of them.
There's more than two. There's some. They scattered everywhere.
Oh no. Where are the other ones?
There's one. There's two over here. Okay, that's a
Oh,
lancer.
okay.
That's what I'm worried about. I don't see any centipedes. That would have been the worst one to get. So I don't know if we've seen a centipede on the save yet. Basically,
No.
the types of mechs that you can encounter, I think, normally are pikemen, scythers, lancers, and centipedes. I think the worst ones are easily centipedes because they have a billion health and they have really devastating weapons. They're super slow, and you're supposed to like do bait tactics where you like attack them, run behind cover, but I mean this game cheats. I think scythers are also pretty dangerous, but they have like no health and they only have melee weapons. Lancers are my least favorite. Fuck lancers, they're stupid. I hate them. They
Those are the
basically
ones where you get in close with a melee guy, you can usually take him out pretty easy, though, right?
pikemen are the ones that you want to melee.
Oh, okay.
Centipedes you certainly can melee if you trust that the game isn't going to screw you over and instantly destroy one of your colonists with a lucky shot of
There's
like.
a scyther over here, like right next to the gate.
I think the scythers are going to run into the spike traps and die.
That's probably true.
The only problem is we have two mechanoids on the bottom right of the map in that little hole.
Right.
So they're probably going to bust in through this slate door.
I guess just let them come up there, then take damage from the IEDs, and then just come up to the center. Shouldn't try to engage them down here, probably.
We should try to engage them down here if there's 2 of them.
You think so?
There's
Even
only
though
a
our
flame
start-
IED in here, and they're not going to take damage from it.
Oh,
So what I think we got to do is, oh man, this is gonna be rough because we don't have anyone in like proper armor. We need to get Mefek Jr. down here to like bash the Lancer in half, or the Scyther in half, and then bash the Lancer in half. We might lose someone just due to I mean, just due to the damage that these guys have.
no.
But we have a lot of
What if you
EMPs.
one of the new guys?
We have a lot of EMPs. We're going to use those. In fact, I probably should have Princess grab one of those.
Why did we get EMPs?
No, oh god. We remember that raid where like literally 40 people with EMPs showed up, and that was the whole raid.
Oh yeah, I do kind of remember that.
So we're going to do that. This shouldn't be too bad. Like, considering we have defenses that are set up against this, we should be okay. It might be rough though, so we're just gonna have to play this by ear a little bit. Rocky Ravioli's gonna go down here. Actually, Rocky might wait. It's gonna be rough. I need to get Mefek Jr. over here after he flicks the switch. Oh god, one's in town. That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
What is?
One of them is by the animals.
What? How'd they get in here?
You know.
Did he drop in here?
Yeah, he dropped in here.
Oh damn.
Hey, yeah, attack the cows, that's fine. Okay. Scyther, that's fine. Soy sauce,
okay.
get over here.
Oh. Scyther's getting tore up.
This is actually kind of scary.
Yeah, she's there's a lot to keep up with at once.
Okay.
Ooh.
So those guys are
man's
taking a
getting-
long time. Oh, hey, the Scyther is being stupid. Thank goodness.
Oh good.
I'm fine with that.
The Lancer might be heading to the door,
Yeah, it is, but that's actually preferable.
and the pikemen are gonna they're only gonna show up after we resolve the rest of this.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 Scythers down there.
I have you hold fire, actually.
Okay, 1 Scyther down.
Okay, that's
Nice.
down. Great, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna send Morkel, like, actually right next to where Rocky is. Mefek is gonna go down here. And we're gonna try to cheese this goon. Oh, there's 2 Scythers over there. That's bad.
I see. Yeah. I see Rocky is prepared to do his signature move of kicking the door open and firing into the crowd.
Okay, this is gonna be really rough. Alright, I'm gonna have Princeps go this way. And then go here.
It'd be really great to have a character and something that just does that. Like, just any time there's a fight and they're entering a room, they specifically make it a point to kick the door open and start shooting.
Zara, don't be where you are right now. Okay. So this is fine. They're sandwiched and oh, a Scyther broke that turret. That's fine, that's
Yeah.
what the turrets are for.
Break the
Combat
turret,
supplier. This is the worst time! Why are you here? Oh, they're gonna
no,
get
please hold it.
they're gonna get beamed by the pikemen. That's terrible.
You should have been here later or earlier.
Yeah. Honestly, earlier would have been great. Oh,
Oh,
that's...
Window Hero's got a shoot frenzy.
Oh god. Okay, this way.
Oh, they're in.
Yep. Okay, alright. Oh, I forgot, we have the Jape turret. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, the weird little hidden there.
The terrible turret that doesn't do anything. Okay, this is gonna be really jank.
We got a Lancer up top also. The Lancer in the tunnel walked around and intentionally hit the other IED.
I mean, it's hurt now, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay, throw that there while they're distracted.
The pikemen are here. Nice.
Okay, perfect. Rocky, Mefek Jr., get over here. Morkelfan, actually go flank that guy super hard. Make fun of him. Okay. Yeah. It'd be so risky. Okay,
Oh,
yep.
geez.
Okay, Princeps, how's this going up here? Okay, they're attacking that. Princeps are gonna go over here.
Man, this is a fight. Glad we had those EMPs that I didn't know about.
Yeah. Okay, that's dead. How's your health looking? You're looking great. Get over here and punch. Okay, they're dead. All that's left are the 2 pikemen,
Yeah.
which are not doing great. They're losing a fight to a steel mini turret. That's embarrassing, honestly. Oh, and also, I forgot.
A giant crowd of weapons traders walking into.
What's going on over here? Oh god. I actually don't want to send people out to fight those because they might get caught in some crossfire. Okay, Morkelfan. I might actually... Okay, I'm gonna... There's gonna be a...
Pigmen are fighting that one turret still.
Really?
That's why they're not moving.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Morkelfan, I'm gonna have you shed your... Oh wait, that's gonna take so long. No, don't worry about it. Actually, Morkelfan, here. Take the Hammer of Destiny real quick. Don't arrest... Don't arrest Mefek Jr.
What are you having him do?
He's grabbing the Uranium Mace, which is, like, specifically an anti-mech weapon.
Oh.
This is just a emergency what if. Because I think they're gonna lose a fight to that turret.
Wild.
How? How are they losing this fight? God, light. Please don't be
These
where you
guys
are.
gonna get involved.
They will. They're gonna be like, oh, something's... You know, we came here to do some business. I don't like what I see right here. I think I'm gonna get a little bit closer and then... are they really not gonna... Oh god. Oh, look out! Oh no!
Oh god. It's gonna go. It's kicking off.
Are they... Oh my god. First of all, why do you have no weapon? Second of all, grab those EMP grenades and back up.
Windows said arms dealer rolls up. Did somebody ask for a demo? Wow, they're just gonna walk right past, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, they're being shot at. Do they not care?
None of them have been hit. That's...
Wait,
I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, you know what? This is really stupid. Top 10 gaming moments. Oh god, Morkelfan, move now. Oh god, you're in the wrong way. Oh, this is the worst thing.
Going.
Oh, good god. Please, no. Okay, everything's fine. He's just got bruised a bit. They're doing too much collateral damage! Traitors, please don't use fire on the mechs! Oh, good god. Okay, they're dead. Everything's fine. That was awful.
Jeez.
Okay.
Alright, health check.
We have some bruises, that's pretty much it.
Wow.
I think Morkelfan get bruised up.
That was insane.
That was like actually a rather minor mechanoid raid. They just spawned in really inconvenient places. Okay. So, who's our social person? Hey, sorry about that. Can we buy things now? Nihilus? Oh yeah, it's Mefek. Trade. But now we have mechanoids to shred.
Oh yeah, I forgot we get their their bodies are useful.
Let's see what they have. Garbage! Utter garbage! They have trash! Trash! Well, we can sell all of our stinky terribles. Yeah, we'll keep the smoke launchers that aren't literally about to fall apart. Sell this war mask. I don't even know how we got that. Get rid of these simple helmets that are basically falling apart. But they really have, like, nothing great, do they? Here, take
They
this...
have one marine armor.
Do they? Oh, they do have
No,
marine armor.
that worth getting?
How much is it? I don't think we can afford it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might be worth grabbing a smoke pop belt, but I think we can make those. Honestly, the only thing that's good about this is we can just sell a bunch of like stuff that we're not going to use.
They have a minigun.
They have a minigun, really? Oh, they do have a minigun. It's normal, and I don't think we can afford it, and we can build one. Yeah, no, none of this is worth it. I'm just gonna sell all of our drugs that we're not
Even the
gonna
point
use.
of you people.
To sell things to, that's the point.
I guess they kind of helped in the fight a little bit, at least.
Shh, don't tell them that. Oh man, they don't have any money either. Wow. Well, I guess we can purchase something. They have a good melee weapon. They don't even have a good melee. Wow. Wow. We have a lot of frag grenades that we just don't really use.
Another sniper rifle, maybe.
I might just pick up... Where's the sniper rifle? What quality is it?
Normal.
Useless! We can afford the minigun, but it's not worth grabbing. I mean, maybe it is. I don't...
And sell them a lot of beer.
Yeah, they only have $800 though. And I'm
Oh.
selling them 100 beer.
I feel like these people left unprepared.
I think the people that had all the good items died, maybe. No, I don't think that... That'd be stupid.
That sounds like the items are then up for grabs.
I'm just gonna buy medicine to break us even and then accept. Because I don't really
What
have...
does lizard skin come from? I have not yet seen anything that would suggest it produced lizard skin.
There are iguanas.
Oh,
That's...
well, that's not.
I think that's it. Iguanas are pretty big. Okay, we need to rebuild a door, and I think a wall, but I think they're going to be built eventually, so we don't have to worry about it. Is anyone still drafted? No.
At some point, they turned on auto rebuild.
Yes. It's a very good thing to have when you have exterior walls like this.
And when it's this big, because I would lose track of like essential structures that aren't there anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's turn off the super turret. That thing slurps up a bit of power, fair bit of power. Oh, Sawyer. There you go. You are undrafted. 3 or 4 people have gone for that package survival meal that I don't know why it's there. I think someone was carrying it. Yum. Okay. Yes, that's right, I was refurbishing the bar. I was making the bar actually a thing and not beige.
Our craftsmen build better versions of things.
Yeah, and also like use up some materials that we probably, cheated in air quotes.
I forget, did we steal that television or did we buy it from somebody?
I think we got it from a quest. Maybe we did buy it actually. That makes sense. I don't think we stole that TV. I guess the llamas can come in the bar, sure. I'm not going to stop you, but it's a little weird.
At our home, we bring our llamas in the bar all the time.
I actually have a llama bar. I kind of wish alpacas were, like, bigger in real life and more common. So that, like, there was somewhere in the world there would have been a history of people who rode alpacas as transport for a while. Because that just sounds great. Alpacas are really funny. Have you seen an alpaca?
Is it just like a llama?
It's like a short llama that wouldn't dare hurt anything.
Oh yeah, okay, I have seen these.
Like I think the whole there's weird. I think I heard this where like the difference between an alpaca and a llama is strictly just a scale of violence.
It's like if someone made a teddy bear of a llama.
Yeah, that's why I was saying
kinda
like
like
I wish alpacas were bigger, and that happened because you can't ride alpacas; they're way too small.
Yeah.
But there's like the thing with llamas that I find interesting is that sheep herders, like in some area of the world, started including a single llama in their sheep herd because the llama will think that it's sheep, but it will still kill wolves easily, and thus wolves will stop attacking sheep. Because llamas are really scary, as it turns out.
you imagine that from the sheep's perspective? Like a wolf shows up and they're like, "Oh, you think you got us? You haven't met Bruce, the really violent sheep."
The really violent tall sheep. That's basically what happens. It's like the opposite of when you try to introduce a duck to a chicken squad. Chickens immediately detect if something's different.
As groups of chickens are known.
Yeah, squads. What are they called? Flocks? Murders? A murder of chickens? Fun fact, llama is Y in Hebrew, so the animal's name always sounds like people asking why. It's really silly. Goodbye. Thanks for buying our beer. Have a nice day.
Thank you, arms dealers, for purchasing our product.
You know, recon armor, hey!
Alright, let's get that marina.
Yup, I guess that's it. Okay, we need better guns. I'm gonna start building better guns now. Actually, wait, what does this require? 2 components, plasteel. Do we have plasteel? We do. I'm gonna build a couple of shield belts for our melee folk. And I'm also gonna build, like, assault rifles, I think. Those are, like, technically the best guns.
It's probably also the only time I'm gonna get to see all this like late game stuff, at least for a while.
I mean, you know, a lot of Rimworld late game is just actually finding things that you need.
Yeah, it makes sense. Just having like a team of like power armored soldiers would be pretty cool.
I don't know
I
if
guess
we're gonna
that's
get
the
to
benefit
that.
of not having a whole colony of people is that you get to spread the resources among only like a handful, and you get to make like bigger things for a few people rather than a lot of things for a lot of people.
Yeah. Like, this colony is, like, relatively, like, we're not as wealthy as, like, some colonies that I've seen, because, like, some colonies I've seen, everyone has, like, marine armor and bionics and crazy shit. And we have wealth, we're just kind of, like, most of our wealth is in structures and defenses and cloth, but
That's true.
I guess our clothing's pretty fancy, I'll give it that.
That's a pretty nice workshop we got going there.
Yeah.
That's pretty fancy.
I like our workshop. I'm very, very happy with the layout of things. It's strange how our base is, like, the opposite of most bases, where we have a big central area where all the buildings are, and then surrounding that is, like defenses and, like, farms and stuff. Our base is, like, all of our defenses and farms are in the middle, and all of our houses are on the outside.
Yeah.
There was a plan that I had, a long time ago when I was testing out the Rim Atomics mod that adds, like, nuclear power, but it also adds a bunch of, like, really crazy, like, defenses. Where I was like, I want to build a base that's shaped like 4 triangles pointing inward. And the defenses are all in the center. And raiders will try to attack, and the defenses will draw them towards, like, a central bunker. But I feel like that wouldn't work because raiders are programmed to attack a bedroom. So they would just, like, try to break in through a wall, basically. Unless the defenses were, like, really long range, which was kind of the plan.
Okay.
But I don't think it would work. I legitimately don't think it
I
would.
wondered about the AI of the attackers before, because they seem pretty. They've been unpredictable to me so far.
There's, like, ways to break them. They've been like shaking up the normal raids in this run quite a bit. We've had some wacky raids, but
Yeah,
you
sure.
you can do stuff to, like, make them. There's actually, like, a bit of rumblings on some, like, forums that I've seen where, like, okay, can we have, like, actual raid AI? Because right now they just want to go for a bedroom, which is, like, either really exploitable or it's like it's one of those things where, like, a lot of this game's complaints kind of get deflected by the developer by him saying it's not a game, it's a storytelling sim, which is a really lazy excuse for having some shit systems in your game. But then, you know, people will say, okay, well, if it's a storyteller sim, why are the raids so unmotivated?
Yeah,
It's like,
that makes sense.
if the raiders are here, like, oh, you're being raided by a group from this place. They're trying to steal your food. Like, even if it just gave, like, a one-line reason like that,
Cool.
and give them a
Actually, if it
goal.
had, like goals,
Yeah.
that would be cool if they came. Because then, if they accomplished the goal, they could like leave. That would just be really interesting if they were coming to steal something
Yeah.
and they
Well,
took it and they left.
They sometimes
without
do
trying to kill
that.
everyone.
They sometimes do that, but it's usually if the raid goes wrong. Like, if half your people go down, they'll try to kidnap people and leave. If half their people go down, it says, like, they'll try to steal what they can and leave.
Huh.
And, like, yeah, sure, but, like, surely that should be a thing before they show up. All of these raids seem last minute. Like, I get it if it's like, if the raid comes and it's like, they're going to try to down as many people as possible to sell into slavery. There you go. Replace the normal raids with that, because that's what they seem to do, right?
Right.
Or they've heard of your legendary table and they want it.
That would be especially good if it's like an art heist. Like you made a really impressive piece of art in there.
Because that's the thing with the new DLC. Like, you can make basically a reliquary, and people pilgrims will show up to it.
That's interesting.
Also, drink time.
Oh, is it?
And another Mecha raid.
What?
They're here. The door is intriguing. It's gonna be a rough one.
How much longer until we're actually making the ship?
So this is gonna be a weird one.
This is probably the finale raid for me. I'll have to call it quits after this for today.
That's totally fair. I might hold that door open just to get people, like, over here.
How many we're dealing with this time? Does it look like?
Looks like a lot.
More
They're
than last time?
all Scythers. Okay, that's...
Oh.
I am
Alright.
no
geez,
longer... This is either going to be the worst raid we have ever fought, and we're going to lose super hard, or literally no one will die, and this raid will just like vanish after 2 seconds. Let's find out. Let's just get everyone up here with their guns.
Yeah.
Morkel Fan, we're gonna have you in the front line. Effect Junior, gonna head in there. Rocky Ravioli.
If we get hit by these things now, should we put more IEDs down outside?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm gonna be worrying. Oh, Onion Zest isn't wearing a... that's really concerning. I might have Onion Zest go and throw on plate armor while they're being slowed down by a door. This needs to be turned on. Nihilus, wake up and get ready. I'm just gonna get everyone, like, over here. EMP grenades, perfect. Okay, who are we missing? Soy sauce, get over here. Let's see how this goes. I don't actually know which part of the, like, what they're gonna... They might bust down the wall, or they might bust down that door. Oh god.
Which wall you think?
One of them is going in through the caves.
Oh. Well, that doesn't actually connect up there.
Oh, they're
guess he can dig
mining.
out.
Oh, weird. Oh, wait, no. Now that that's broken, they're gonna waddle
Is he
in.
actually gonna try to dig into the cave hallways? He is.
Yeah, we probably need to seal up that long
Oh, no, he's
shaft
leaving.
there.
Which we should, yeah.
Okay.
He already gave up. He was
Yeah.
like, that was
Still, that's a concern for later. Okay, let's, like... I'm gonna try to organize everyone in rows here of defense. It'd be a bit of an awkward situation. I heard an explosion.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to hear.
Why is something already blowing up?
I think they stepped on the ID. I think the ID got built, like, rebuilt immediately, and then they were like, oh, hey.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Extra explosions are never bad.
Oh no, the bad turret! I forgot about the prison deterrent turret.
That thing held up pretty well last time.
It did. That was the only reason we won that fight. Alright, put you, like, here. I don't actually know how this works. Alright, Nihilus, what are you doing? Nihilus, now is not the time to eat lunch. This is gonna be a little awkward. I don't actually know how to line everyone up correctly for this.
Yeah, are we just doing like a firing squad style?
That's probably the best way to handle it, actually. Like, because they're probably trying to rush these turrets here.
They did go after turrets first last time. They seem pretty single-minded to just go after whatever's hitting them.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. It's gonna be a scary raid, though, just due to the amounts that they are.
Jesus Christ. The bullets.
Very good EMP grenade. Excellent, excellent. I'm gonna have you fire this a little bit further out next time.
Nice.
Princeps, what are you doing? Princeps, grab the grenades. Fire them further down.
How many EMP grenades do we have?
We have like 3 or 4, and we also have a launcher. Is that the last one? Oh, there's one more. Okay.
Wow.
Like I said, this is either gonna like literally kill everyone or nothing bad. We're gonna lose like a turret. Mission! Alright, everyone, go back to your lunch. So that wasn't too bad at all. Casualties, an EMP trap, 2 turrets, and a door. And Onion Zest has a shirt on now. Dang it. Put your dang duster back on.
Man.
Yeah, no, Scythers are scary if you get jumped by one, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, they do a lot of damage, but you kind of... They suck if they don't have cover.
Should I put down more explosive EMPs in that hallway?
Just kind of... I'd say replace that one with an explosive one.
The incendiary one?
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend putting a bunch of them, though, because it's going to be hard for people to, like, walk in there and install them.
Just IED trap.
Yep. Well, alright.
There is an EMP IED.
Yes, it's super not worth it, though.
Oh, really?
So here's the problem with EMP shells, right? EMP shells are like, oh, cool, like, that seems great. Like, we put one down, it stuns mechanoids, sure, like, this sounds like an ideal situation. Here's the thing. High explosive shells, right? They take 25 steel and 15 chem fuel. Those are both incredibly renewable resources. We get steel from mechanoids, from weapons, from mining, from trading, right?
Yeah.
And chem fuel, we literally can grow chem fuel out of the ground. Like wood, spare crops, incendiary, 20 steel, 20 chem fuel. Same story there. EMP shells, 25 steel, 2 components, and that's the problem. It just takes too much time, in my opinion. It's not worth doing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, 2 components, like, you could say, okay, well, 2 components, that's 24 additional steel, but it's just the amount of time that it takes to make those components. And the problem is EMPs just doesn't last long enough. Like, if we put it, maybe... I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, the only way I would use IED EMP is if, like, oh, there's a bunch of mechanoids coming. Oh, there's a centipede coming. It's really slow. Let's build one, like, right over here in our choke point before it shows up. Because if we put them down beforehand, I think regular raiders can set them off and nothing will happen.
That makes sense. Yeah, you don't want it just going off randomly. Just have one ready to go, I guess.
Yeah.
Ready to plant.
Like, I definitely like the idea of them, but, like, until we're only fighting mechanoids, I wouldn't.
Defense is good enough to keep holding up against the things that are attacking now, you think, or should we add more?
I'm probably going to end up adding more. I am going to do some refurbishing real quick. See these sandbags around these turrets? They need to be replaced.
Is it worth adding an additional research bench or something to keep the research going faster?
Yes, actually. We probably should do that. It's just really expensive. But we can probably afford it.
And the ones we recruited today, so we have, like, I think we have more than one person that can research.
Mm-hmm. We do. We have a couple of people who are pretty dang good at it now. Kyle, observe. Observe our upgrade. Look at it!
Oh, are you adding devilstrand sandbags?
They're fireproof. Actually, I don't know if they are fireproof. They are fireproof! Wait, are sandbags fireproof? They are. Never mind. Well, ignore me.
So there was no point in doing that.
They strike fear into our enemy, okay? If you rocked up to a place that was using gold bullions as, like, as embankments, would you stop fighting them? Actually, no, I would just try to steal the embankment. Never mind.
Yeah.
Look, I like them. They also have more health.
Okay, fine.
They have 90 more health, which is not nothing. We defined fashion, so now it is. Red sandbags, it's devilstrand. it's using unobtainium as defenses. But yeah, you said that was probably your last one?
Yeah, probably go ahead and call it for now. After that, at least when it saves. Again.
Yeah, once we save, I will say that's a good stopping point. All right, so how is everyone wearing? Everyone is wearing red, except for Mafek. Mafek, what's your deal, huh? We just don't have a duster for you to wear. I guess that's fine. Let's make one more. Duster. There we go. Requesting a tree to be planted in front of that single turret. Yeah, you know what? I will do that. Do we have tree sowing?
It's not hidden anymore.
I'm gonna put a cocoa tree there. A chocolate tree. Also, dang it, our prison cooler just fried. That was to keep everyone nice and cool inside our... Sorry, not prison. Our, what were we calling it?
Adoption center.
No, it is not an adoption center. It was called something else. Oh, it was a rehab center.
Yeah, that works.
Even if we don't recruit you, we'll patch you up, make sure you have all your limbs, and send you off into the world. Is it weird that I usually try to do that? If
patch people up even after the... I mean, we have the resources to pull it off. I definitely had to just let people die a couple times in my game because I was like, I'm not using my medicine on you. You tried to kill me.
No, that's perfectly understandable, but like usually it's like okay.
Did just clean the death tunnel?
Yeah. It's an important job. There you go. Soon this cocoa tree will once again hide the jape turret. What if we could put like like the Sudowoodo in front of it so it just wiggles out of the way whenever the turret needs to shoot? I want to be a fly on a wall when they were deciding to put Sudowoodo in the areas that it was. Like, imagine...
I haven't played a lot of recent Pokemon games. Is he like a trick that you run into or something?
So it's actually the older ones. So there's like red, blue, yellow, and then there's like gold, silver, not platinum. Gold, silver, diamond was the second generation of Pokemon.
Yeah.
And in the second gen, there was like an area where you find a weird tree, and it's like you find a weird tree, and it like does something, and you're like you can't get past it though. You're like okay. And, like, you can't use cut on it for whatever reason. Like, it doesn't work or something.
Oh, okay.
And then you're like, well, alright, I guess I'll just come back later. And then you go into a floral shop later, and it's like, hey, you know that weird tree on, like, Route 2 or whatever? Well, my sister tried to water it, and it attacked her or something. Or, like, it didn't like it. So here, take this to do something else with it. And you're like, okay. And then you go back to the tree... and you water it, and it's a Pokemon. So the thing about Sudowoodo is like it looks like a tree, but it's a rock type, so it hates water.
Oh,
and that's the joke. The entire joke. It's a pun on pseudo, as in like fake, and wood.
Okay.
And I'm sure in Japanese it's like that equivalent. But it's just a weird roadblock. I kind of prefer it. It's like Snorlax in the first game.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just a weird roadblock that you don't really expect.
I wonder if they made it just for that purpose. I wonder if that's like the only reason that Pokemon even exists is just for that one like gag obstacle in the game.
I'm sure they made it for like, oh, we want like a weird funny rock type. Like, oh, wouldn't we have this like weird Pokemon? Let's put it here. Like, I'm sure Snorlax wasn't made to block the road. I'm sure there's like, we want a big lazy guy.
Can you imagine Pokemon pitch meetings now? Like after all the ones already exist.
That sounds like actual hell. I would not want to be in one of those.
Like, I feel like every single thing you'd suggest, they'd be like, "We already did that."
I mean, I'm sure that doesn't stop them. Like, even in first gen, you can tell that they were phoning it in on a few of them. Like, oh,
I mean,
what is
yeah,
it? It's a ball. Okay. What is it? It's
it's like a
goo.
Pokeball. Oh, I flipped it. It's upside down.
It's upside down.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
sure was.
weird ball.
This one is sewage.
Yum. My favorite Pokemon. Suwagemon. Actually, that'd be a Digimon. Digimon have some, like, nothing names, I will say.
My personal favorite, some eggs.
They're seeds, Kyle.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. Okay, so I think Princeps is getting the assault rifle. How many Pokemon are there? Surely in the thousands. I don't think there's a... There might be 1,000, actually. Because I know there was, like, what, 500 in Diamond and Pearl? They add about, like, what, 120 per generation? And there's probably been, like, more than... Let's see. So there was... Blue... Blue, Gold... Sapphire... Pearl... What was after that? Black and White? And then X and Y. And then was it
Oh,
Sun and Moon?
I got a great book at one point off of Etsy called Pokenatomy,
Yeah.
and it just breaks down the first like 150 Pokemon as like scientifically as possible, and like just and like shows them like it's like the anatomy of the original 150 Pokemon, but it like goes into detail on like how it could potentially exist,
Yeah.
and it's fascinating. I actually really like it a lot.
Is Charizard's tail basically a butane torch?
I don't remember. Let me see if I can actually if I might be able to read one.
Digimon don't give a shit. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what's beautiful about Digimon. See this funny little ball? It's gonna turn into a rabbit. And guess what? The rabbit's gonna get scene pants and a chain wallet, and then it's gonna get 2 miniguns.
Sounds like I was watching the wrong show.
What, for Digimon?
Yeah, I never watched
Digimon
it.
is... Oh, it's also just saved.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna click save again. Save replay as zhuzh. There we go.
See if I can find Charmander.
Nice, it's saved. Beautiful.
The flame on a Charmander's tail is fed by liquid isoprene extracted during digestion from the chloroplasts of plants in Charmander's diet.
Yeah, that makes sense. This dinosaur turns into a car? Why? Why the hell not? Did you actually watch any Digimon?
No, I never did actually.
It's a very weird show, but not in the ways that you'd expect. Like, it's one of those things like have you watched Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't think I watched Yu-Gi. I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I don't think I watched the show.
Okay, like the best way that I can explain Yu-Gi-Oh the show is like, let's make a show about card games. Okay. We have to make really elaborate, weird reasons for our characters to play card games. So like, let's have like a tournament. Like that's a reasonable thing. Let's have like a tournament island, and like, okay, that's cool. And like, let's make it like a battle royale. Now let's like,
We have to come up with some reason why people would dedicate their entire lives to only playing a card game. That's unrealistic. No one would ever do that. Up to 20 years later when all of their fans are involved.
let's make like how why are we gonna have people shoot this man over a card? I don't know. How is he not gonna get shot by a gun? Let's have him throw a playing card to stop the hammer of the gun.
That happened.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I have a gift to show you. Hold on. Look at the stream.
Okay. I'll see it a second late, I guess.
Hold on. Is this just like? I hope this isn't edited. Oh god. Okay, this isn't edited. Let me just like skip through the whole thing to make sure there's not like a split second of like something that would get me banned.
Something will get your Twitch banned.
Yeah, I think this is fine though. Great scene. Okay, I think this is just the actual scene. All right, I'm gonna just swap this to display capture real quick. Okay. All right, can you see this? Just Zoom this out real
Oh yeah,
quick.
here it comes. All right.
Zoom this out a little bit here. All right, everyone's gonna enjoy this real quick.
お久しぶりです、瀬戸様。
This is such a stupid scene.
猿あたりか。
このような形で再会するとは残念です。
この海馬瀬戸を裏切ってただで済むと思うなよ。
私はインダストリアルイリュージョン社の指示に従っているだけですよ。さあ、ミスターペガサスの城へご案内しましょう。
俺がそんな脅しに乗るとでも？
嫌だとおっしゃるなら、残念ながら引き金を引かざるを得ませんな。
試してみるか。
ならば死ね。何？カードか。
貴様のおかげで貴重なカードに傷がついた。
くそ。
Amazing.
There you go.
And then he's pissed off about the card. Fantastic. Work of art.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Oh, I can't handle it. It's just why? Just oh god. Okay, whatever.
Amazing. Well, that was fun.
Yeah,
I'm glad we got back to that.
that was Yu-Gi-Oh with Ethan and Kyle.
Yeah. Let's try to do another one next week for sure.
Yeah. Oh goodness. All right. Well, thank you everyone for hanging out and watching. Thank you, Kyle, for being my wonderful co-host. Yeah. Take care, y'all.
Bye.